Okay. In your head. Okay.
Hey! What was the new intro for the YouTube?
Let me get the words. Hey, I'm just making this is crazy, and this is our podcast.
Yes, welcome to the Manahan Tanis podcast. This is episode 2, and we will be talking about our fears. Our fears. Cue sound effect.
Actually, can't.
Okay, yeah.
I still can't get over how this smells. It smells so weird. How did it get there?
Hot bread?
Hot bread. Hot pot.
Hot breath.
Crock pot. Is a crock pot a synonym for your crock pot? Like a new girl when Jess calls her Yaya her gumbo pot.
Oh yeah.
So we got this topic because I started watching Twin Peaks because I saw this like edit or not this. You know how like you follow those accounts that post like
My top 10 picks for November. My top 10 picks for January.
no, but I know what you're talking about. But I'm talking about those like movie picks. I don't know why it took me so long to get there, but do you know those like cinema picks or like Hollywood Lost, and then they post like pictures and then like a little caption being like Twin Peaks 1990 whatever, you know. Anyways, I was following an account that was doing that, and it said Twin Peaks, and I was like, you know what?
Like the synopsis.
Yes, that. And like I saw Madchen. Is that how you say her name? Madchen Almanac.
I don't know.
That is
I don't know how to
such a
pronounce
cool
it.
name. But I was like, oh my god, it's Betty's mom. I want to watch it.
Betty Coops.
So, but anyways, long story. I don't know why.
Long story long.
Long story very long. I started watching Twin Peaks actually a year ago, but then I was like, oh, maybe I'll start watching it again because I like didn't finish it. And all of a sudden, Mia's like, oh yeah, I don't like that show.
Yeah. Because okay,
Yeah.
personally, I like horror movies. I like the genre. I like watching scary stuff. It doesn't scare me as much as I would like. Like depending on the movie, depending on the scare factor, on scare scale. Depends. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not like invincible. Like oh my god, this is not scary.
Yeah.
But like one of my favorite horror movies is The Conjuring. So let that
Oh
scale
my
be
God.
make it your own.
I just blocked that out of my mind.
Anyways.
Stop!
Anyways.
Oh man, shit! How am I gonna sleep tonight?
I don't
I
know.
need to sleep.
You've been watching so. Anyways, personally, I find Twin Peaks to be a little bit scary for me. I think it's more of a. I don't really know what it is.
Talking about fears at 8 o'clock at night. I
Anyways, so yeah, Twin Peaks is one of the shows that actually kind of freaks me out a little bit, just because. I don't know. It's that one scene with Laura. Like if any of you have watched Twin Peaks, there's the one scene where it's just the flashback of how she died and stuff like that. And you go into the freaking velvet room and I don't know. It's just all of that with the lights and all the effects. I was just like, not for me. Take it down. Take it away. And I didn't finish the show because that just scarred me kind of. So every time I hear somebody talk about Twin Peaks, I get like PTSD. I'm like, oh, nope. And I don't like watching it. It's a good show. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a really good show. But personally, I don't think I could ever watch it again. Maybe when I'm about to die. But not yet.
Yeah. Well, no, you don't have to be forced to watch it unless someone forces you to watch it.
I was
No. I'm not kidding.
I'm kidding.
No, I'm just sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, now I don't know what to do because like I was watching it now and that one scene with the there's like this one scene where the detective has like a flashback
Yes.
with that like
With the weird guy in
short
the room.
person and that Laura Palmer and
yes.
he looks really old and he has that like shit on his
Arnold
stuff
Palmer?
on his neck. Oops. And it's just weird. Like it's just weird. It's like unsettling.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing. It's just it's the unsettling factor for me that gets me, and
Yeah.
it just like I don't know. It just makes me feel weird after watching it. You
Yeah.
know, like I don't feel like with like right now. I'm watching this new horror thing on Netflix. I don't know what it's called, but it's the guy. It's that thing that I was telling you about after we watched The House. I was like, we should watch this. You're like, no, it's too late. It's too late.
Oh, that.
Yeah, there's this new show about this guy who like rediscovers some like cassette tapes, and it's a bunch of like weird satanic cult stuff. I started watching it. I'm like halfway through the first episode, but it's actually really good. Like stuff like that, I'm okay with.
I don't want to watch it.
It's really good so far. We can watch it. It's I don't think it's gonna be that scary.
Well, I'm pretty similar to you. Like I don't think I have the same scare tolerance as you, definitely, because I get scared at literally like someone like looking at me. But true crime stuff like doesn't like super duper scare me unless it's like really disturbing shit.
Right. That's the thing. I can't do too much disturbance.
Right.
Like there's a I need I can't watch too much.
Yeah.
Of too much disturbance.
Yes.
But you give me a Saw, you give me one of those, I'm okay.
No.
Cabin in the Woods, I'm okay.
Do you like Saw or not? Do you watch Saw?
I watched Saw. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, why do people in Saw? Do people like cut their own arm?
There's one, the one scene that I remember.
I don't know if I want to hear it. I honestly don't know.
Well,
But I
there's
wanna
this
ask
girl,
these, but I
there's-
also want to hear it.
So pretty much they want to get out of the house and escape and live.
So what did they get trapped in the house by that little puppet?
Yes, by the
Really?
little saw puppet.
Jigsaw?
Yeah. So, well, it's another guy. So it's this guy who's terminally ill. I like how we're switching from Twin Peaks. Anyways, finish the Twin Peaks conversation and then we'll get into Saw.
Anyways, yeah, okay, yeah, sorry. But I was watching Twin Peaks and I was watching Twin Peaks and then we paused Twin Peaks, or I paused Twin Peaks to watch The House on Netflix, which was fucking weird as flip. And
It was really good.
it was really unsettling and it put me in such a weird mood. Like I just felt so like creeped out and like spooked.
I liked it. I thought it was good. I liked the first one with the little girl. That baby though.
That fucking baby.
That goddamn
How'd
baby.
that fucking baby not die?
That baby fell down the stairs and was like
That baby fell, bounced, and like broke her neck.
ricocheted.
Off those goddamn stairs,
Yeah.
and then
Upsy
kept
date.
crawling.
Walked to the door. Opened
Yeah.
it. Like no problem in the world. And then at the
That's a
end,
baby combo.
Yeah.
baby's gonna come. Some
from-
babies, man. I'm not gonna say it.
no, we're not gonna talk about it.
I'm not
It's
gonna
too
talk about it, but there's some
controversial.
babies on TikTok that I just
Cough.
I have some major beef with. Let's just say that. I've never wanted to.
It's the happiness. It's too much happiness for us. Okay?
Why are they so fucking happy all the time? They're like, I mean, you got applesauce, bitch. It's applesauce. That is literally so gross. That is so gross.
You
Who
know,
eats applesauce as like who eats applesauce?
not me. You know, there's a guy on TikTok who grabs an apple and presses on it until it becomes applesauce.
What? What are you
There's
talking
this
about?
guy on TikTok.
What are you?
What? Listen.
Like just press it and just like.
No. Listen. So you have the apple. The apple is hard as rock, right? When you get it, it's hard, okay? So what he does, he makes DIY applesauce and just pretty much bruises the apple till the insides become mush. And he makes a little incision and squirts it into his mouth because it became applesauce.
What the hell are you watching on TikTok, bro?
I'm not watching it, it came up.
Also, I just put it together that it's literally like the sauce of the apple.
Yes!
Yo, that's also like people eating ranch. Looks like someone eating ranch. If it's sauce, you're eating the sauce.
What is
of an
ranch?
apple.
Ranch is not made out of anything.
It's made up.
Like
Is
it's
there a ranch plant somewhere?
Yeah,
I don't know.
no, it doesn't come from a plant.
No, isn't it like milk or like dairy and like dill?
I don't know.
Like
I've never tasted ranch.
thought you liked ranch.
Hell no, I've never had an ounce of ranch in my body.
Like not even on a Caesar salad?
Nope. I've never tasted ranch.
Not even on a Caesar salad.
Nope.
Come on.
The only dressings I have ever had are balsamic and Caesar dressing
But if you've gone
and
to
some
a
olive oil.
if you've gone to a restaurant
Mhm.
and you've ordered a Caesar salad and you don't know if it's Caesar or ranch,
That's without my
it might
consent.
have been ranch.
No, because I know what Caesar dressing tastes like. And if it tastes weird, I'm not gonna eat it.
Okay.
Anyways,
That's crazy. That's insane.
under my impression, I've never eaten ranch in my life. Maybe secretly, but not in my eyes.
That's so. It's so weird to think that people haven't eaten. Like I did not touch a mushroom until like last year.
I've never
and
had a
now I
mushroom.
love mushrooms. You should try it.
I think I'm allergic to them,
Oh,
but I don't know. That's just might be just me.
let's try. I'll drive you to the hospital.
You're gonna put that. You're gonna put that. You're gonna put it in my
Yeah,
mouth?
you taught me. I don't know. How do we get to ranch? Applesauce. Where did we go from before applesauce?
Baby.
Oh yeah, the fucking baby, bro.
Ah.
That baby was so weird. Anyways, long story short, we were trying to like we had to go to the we had a list of things we had to do that night. Like we had to do
Yes.
the laundry.
Yes.
And our little machine that's in our apartment can
Is
only
kind of-
do so much. So we had to take the towel because I need to do a towel cycle, and we have to take them to the laundry machine downstairs,
Right.
which is like a little room. But our apartment at night,
It's just
it's
a little bit
outside.
freaky.
It's outside and it's kind of like dim lighting, and there's a lot of corners, there's a lot of
Mm.
twists and turns from like multiple directions.
And it's very hollow, so you can hear the echoes.
Yeah, like so we were really creeped out, and we're like skitzing and like running around like
Yeah, like
Our
there
apartment
was a
was
lady. There was a lady
Yeah.
coming out with her dog from the staircase. This girl taps me. No, they're coming from the other, like you can't see them. They were
Elevator.
coming from the elevator from the corner. And we're walking, we're about to go down the stairs. All I see is this one jump, slap me, and run through the door. And I'm like, oh, so I just followed her because I didn't want to die.
Because I swear to God, I did not hear that fucking elevator door open. All of a sudden, I just heard,
Yeah, and then
I was like, ah! Like it was so scary. It also sounded like it was right behind me. I don't know how to explain it. It was so weird. I got so scared.
if you jump, I'll follow.
I know.
I'm not even gonna question
I
it.
know.
That's my fight or flight. Flight.
No.
I'm not staying. You know what I hate?
What?
I hate when people in movies, especially in horror movies, they go, "Hello, is anybody there?" When the door is open. You know, when like it's like weird. It's a weird setting. It's not something that they're used to, and they're like, "There's something going on here. I'm gonna figure out what it is." And they start knocking on things and like,
no, but you're right.
"Hello, is anybody here? Please, like, shut up. Why are you going into? Why are you
Run away.
exactly? Why are you putting yourself in the problem?"
I know. Like, Mom, Dad.
Literally.
Obviously, they're not gonna leave the front door wide open with no lights on.
Exactly.
Call
Right away.
the cops. Sorry, but call the
Yeah,
cops.
because
Or
you know.
call a man with a baseball bat or a woman,
Mm,
but call someone with a weapon
mm.
that is
Call your dog.
stronger than you.
Right. If you can't handle yourself, call somebody else.
Literally.
Like there was one time in my house, my parents weren't home, my brother wasn't home, I was the only one home, and I left, but I guess I forgot to close the door. I think. I still don't know till this day actually.
Wait, hold on. Start again.
So my house,
Yes.
right, New York. My parents weren't home. My brother wasn't home. I was there alone that day, right? So I was like, I'm gonna go grab some food and come back. So I leave, get in my car, drive away, do my stuff, and then come back. I don't know if I forgot to close the door or not, or if it was somebody, I don't know. But I come back to the house, right? Come back home, and the door's open. My front door is open. And I was like, do I go in? I was like, I don't know if I forgot to close the door. Like I would never leave the door open.
Yeah.
Was my thing. I was like, I would never leave the door open. And I'm like, maybe my parents came home, but nobody's car was home. So I called my mom, I'm like, hey, are you here? She's like, no, I'm still out doing my stuff. I was like, okay, one parent down. Call my dad. No, he's still out. I was like, okay, call my brother. Nope, not home. I was like, did I just did I just witness? I was confused. I was like, did I just witness? So is somebody coming here to rob me?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. I was like, should I just go knock and see? I was like, no, do not be fucking stupid. I sat in my car for 3 hours till my parents came home because I did not want to go inside. I was not gonna get killed. You kidding me?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not that stupid. So I literally sat in my car for 3 hours. My phone was about to die. And I was just sitting there, and I didn't have a cable. I didn't have a wire. So I was literally sitting in my car, and my dog was in the house. And I was just like, do I go save it? I was like, okay. He can be replaced. I can't. As much as I love him.
True. No.
Like, you
That
know,
was like that time when we were walking home from class in New York, and then my apartment door was open. Do you remember that?
that's what I'm saying. But the thing is like, it's a little bit easier with you, just because
Because
it's
that's probably what they did.
No, but it's just like it's a smaller like square space of area you have to like look for somebody, you know? Like
And they had you too.
Hmm.
Like,
I was by
both of you.
myself.
Yeah.
And I was just like, maybe they're in the basement, maybe they're upstairs.
Yeah, that's scary.
And I was like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Not happening. And I was trying to text my friend Emily. She was like, don't go in. I was like, okay. I was like, can I come over? She was at work. I was
What the F, Emily?
like, it's always Emily.
What the F, Emily?
It's always Emily. No, it's okay. I appreciate you. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. But yeah, it's just scary.
Yeah.
Scary stuff is scary. I don't know. Like Saw, back to Saw. It's a good movie. Saw is a good movie. Depending, the first one is my favorite. The first one is my favorite, actually. But you know what happens? So pretty much a little synopsis by me. Pretty much, there's this guy who has terminal cancer, right? And he believes that it's his right to like decide whether people live or die because he doesn't get a choice. You know? Because he has.
Okay.
It's kind of like, why do the good people always have to die, you know, and the people who do wrong have to continue on live their life without consequences? So pretty much, he finds a group of people who have done wrong things in their life and have to pay for it. So he makes them go through different like consequences, and whoever lives at the end, whatever lives, they get to live free. They've done their due, their karma and stuff, you know. Some people don't live because they're stupid. So there was one scene where they have to find this thing. They've all been like injected with some like sort of venom or whatever. And if they don't make it out by the time that he has on his clock or whatever, they die. Because there's like a thing they have to find the antidote so that they don't die. So they're all like, oh my god, we gotta do something, we gotta get out. And one of the challenges or whatever, one of the consequences, there was a pit. There was a pit underneath the bed. They remove the bed and they see a big hole, and it's full of needles.
Oh my god, I
It's
can't.
full
Mia,
of
I can't.
syringes.
Okay, I respectfully decline the rest of the synopsis.
Okay.
I can't do that,
Yeah.
but that is really freaky.
It's really good because then at the end, like the two guys who are trapped in the thing, one of them is one of the guys who was going throughout the whole thing ends up being like the killer dude. It's really freaky. It's pretty good though.
Is that like Squid Game? That's like Squid Game kind of.
Kinda. I might be getting this wrong. You horror fans, do not come for me. Do not come for me. This is what I remember, okay? Anyways, I think that's how it goes.
So one of the guys is the cancer guy?
I think so. Or like he ends up like showing himself at the end. It's some sort of reveal. I don't know. It's really weird, but it's a really good show. Like, I mean, movie. Like, that's good. Like, Haunted of Hill House. So good. That was freaky out. Like, one time when we were in New York in our apartment, me and my friend Angel had Maddie watch it. The first one was really good. She still got scared and couldn't sleep because she thought that Pennywise the clown.
Stop! Because now I'm gonna think about it. Because now I'm already thinking. Because. Now I'm picturing it, bro. Now I'm picturing it. No, we can't get into this. Okay, let's shift the topic. Let's shift the topic from horror movies to fears, as in like, I'm scared of heights. Okay,
She's scared of people scaring her. You are. Remember when we went to Horror Nights?
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that.
So
We went to Horror Nights and I will never go again.
I will. I thought it was a lot of fun.
That shit was fucking scary.
We went this year. No,
Yes.
we went last year.
Well, yeah.
We went
Last year. Last October.
This last October.
This yes. It was not fun for me. Immediately when I walked in, I saw some scary people in very realistic masks that were chasing people. I can't even describe how realistic it looked. Like, I thought I would be able to be like, oh, hey, you're in a costume. But it was like part of their face. Like they were like bird. It looked like they were like birds.
Yeah.
Or like they were like the freaky part is it was like the animal. Like they were like animal, like it was I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Like the land like that satanic shit, you know?
Yeah. It got a little
And
much.
it was the chainsaws.
Yes.
And anywhere where there was a chainsaw, like a whole like
Mob.
liver went up my fucking spine.
It's because the thing is that they would do the
Scary.
chainsaw and it would smell like actual gasoline. Like it was coming out of them, but they
Yeah.
weren't real.
Yeah.
But it's just scary. We went on a couple mazes. We didn't do a lot of them just because the lines were literally so freaking long.
Yeah, and I was scared.
Yeah. They were ridiculously long. The first one that we did was The Bride of Frankenstein. That one was
I thought wasn't gonna be that bad. But holy crap, there were these fucking angel things that I can still see. I can still
it's
see
a long
them.
hair.
White hair and like red eyes,
Yeah.
like albino ass bitches.
Yes.
And it was terrifying. They're like elf ears and the fangs.
They look like Legolas from
Yeah, like if Legolas had gone on a 15-year crack bender and then just got back into the fucking haunted house at Universal. That shit was so scary.
Yeah, it was really scary, and it was just like a lot of sounds and a lot of loud noises, which I understand.
Yeah, and the lights.
And the
flashing lights. And then there were portions of the maze where you would just be in black. And then suddenly, like you wouldn't like know where like the window would be.
Mhm.
But then it would open and they were like,
Yeah, like
I was swearing at the actors.
yes, you're like
I was like, get away from me. And they were like,
they're just doing their thing.
they're just like, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like, I know
really
you're being
scary.
paid for this shit, but like, stop.
Turn it down a notch.
I don't know.
There's
who-
kids.
Honestly, I don't know who likes that. Like, it's hard for I don't really like being scared personally.
It depends. Like then afterwards, what did we do? What's the last? Oh, we did. What did we do after
The
that?
Purge.
Yeah, the Purge one was really fun. I think.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad because it had breaks.
Yeah.
And we got to walk on like the Bates Motel
Oh
set,
yeah,
which was really
we
cool.
saw Norman.
Yeah, and we got to walk on a lot of the Universal sets, which was kind of cool.
It was really
And then we got to take a picture with Norman Bates.
Mhm.
And then one part on the end,
We were
we
dancing.
were dancing with this guy. Like we were dancing to relieve the scary because I was just like, okay, let's just dance because they
Yeah.
were playing some like rave music.
Right.
And this like cowboy guy who was like kind of flying came up next to us. And he was like trying to scare us at first, but then I was like, yeah, and then he went, yeah, and
Yeah,
it was just
dancing
like
with
a
us.
party.
And then 2 seconds later, 5 million people with chainsaws came out.
Yeah. So it really didn't really do much. It was nice for like 2 seconds, and then we all got chased back on the
Yeah.
tram.
Because literally right before you get off the tram in the beginning, they're like, the purge is commenced, and then a whole bunch of people just come at you with everything, with their little shakers of the coins.
Yeah, that was bad too. The coin, they had like coins in tin cans, and they were like shaking them around, and it was
Shaking
so.
little maracas.
It was
It was
really,
really scary. And then the last maze that we did, we only did 3 because we were doing other rides, like Life of Pets. We didn't do Life of Pets that day.
No, I think it was
It
closed.
was
wasn't
closed. Yeah, it was closed.
it? That's messed up.
We did a couple mazes. We took some breaks through the Cinco de Mayo stuff that they had up, or the Dia. Anyways,
Oh,
Dia
yeah,
Mayo.
that was
It was
fun.
up. We then did finally we did the what's it called? The Haunting of Hill House or Haunting of Bly Manor. No, Hill House. It was Hill House. because it was the bent neck lady. We did the Haunting of Hill House Maze.
Oh
This
yeah,
was
that
like-
was funny though.
Yeah,
that was
one
scary. That
really
was
good.
scary, but it wasn't scary for us
Mhm.
because the people in front of us were sloshed.
Wasted.
And the guy in front of us was like falling over and he was
Yeah.
like, whoa, whoa. And he was like
Yes.
falling, literally like falling on us. It
No,
was so funny.
literally.
It was so funny.
The way that their reactions towards everything was made it so much better because they were in front of us, so we already kind of knew what was coming, you
Yeah.
know. I don't know, for me, but like there was one part where there's like this thing that comes out of like some like a fireplace type thing.
Yeah, it was like a little goblin.
Yeah, it was like a little goblin that pops out, goes and then comes back in.
Yeah.
The guy in front of us, literally, once it came out, he went, gives it a big like slam to the head, and it ricocheted off the thing. It was the funniest thing ever. He literally smacked the shit out of that little goblin thing, and it just
That's
oh,
so
it was
funny.
so funny.
Yeah, because the lights just went off and then everyone was like,
Yeah,
it just, yeah, it just keeps walking.
it was so funny. But we were waiting in that line for literally like 2 hours.
Yeah, that was much too long.
And by that time, my like fear senses were down. Like I was so tired, I didn't even care.
Yeah, I just wanted to get through it. Like
Yeah.
we were hell. I barely saw that maze. I kind of just put my head down and was like running through it and trying to like make sure I didn't trip over that dude that was in front of us.
Remember the lady with the cup?
Remember the lady with the teacup?
The one in like where it was like the garden.
She was like, come here, baby.
Yeah. Why is it? Why? In hindsight, it's like why was I afraid of her and her teacup?
Because she had like a cracked skull.
True, but like,
And blood
what's she
coming
gonna
out.
do with the teacup?
And then we were leaving right
Jeez.
after it because we got tired. Sorry for the ASMR today. But anyways, literally, once we were leaving, there was this guy with a chainsaw coming straight at Maddie. It was the
Yeah.
funniest thing.
So on your way out, you have no choice but to walk through the scare zone.
Mhm.
So we were trying to find ways to avoid it, and there's this like little passage that's from like this like the ticketing booth basically to like the Starbucks. And so I saw my window of opportunity. It didn't seem like anyone was around at first. So we like started like walking over. All of a sudden, we see people come. My fight or flight kicks in, and I just like ran into the Starbucks. I didn't even know that there was anyone chasing me. Like I just heard like chainsaws in
Yeah.
the distance. And I ran to that Starbucks so quick that when I got in there, I almost tripped. Everyone like looked at me. And I was
Yeah.
just like, but apparently some guy with a chainsaw was like chasing after me.
Yep, he was chasing after her, and I thought that he was gonna come for me and my friend Rahel. So we both ran to the different door, but that door was closed. So we literally tried to blend in with the people who were drinking their Starbucks outside normally. It was so, oh my god, it was so terrifying.
Because that's the problem, like when you're scared, they go after you more. But I don't know how to not be scared because I feel like they're gonna go after me either way.
Yeah. I don't know how people do it.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would probably go back again. My favorite like fear thing was at Six Flags. I think that one's pretty fun. It would scare the shit out of you though, because at that one they have rakes and shovels that they drag across the floor, and it just sounds like and they pick it up and start chasing you with it. So.
Okay, moving on. One of my biggest fears in life is heights. I can't deal with
Really?
it. Yeah, I
You can't go on roller coasters?
No, it's not like that. It's like, for example, it's a good example. Well, for example, the Tower of Terror or like that thing. Although I kind of like it now because I went on it the last time we were at Disneyland, and I actually kind of like it.
It's so much fun.
I don't think I would like go on it all the time. Like,
You not like the feeling?
I just don't. Yeah, I just don't like the feeling of dropping. It really
Mhm.
freaks me out. But honestly, I had fun. It's just the first drop you have to get over, and then the rest is just kind of like bouncing.
Yeah.
But like I was on this Ferris wheel one time, and it had like a glass bottom, and I couldn't even stand like on it. Like I was having a full on panic attack.
Really?
Yeah, like I can't deal with it. That's why I get really anxious on planes too. because like I mean I don't show it, but I get really anxious on the inside. Like anytime there's like a slight bit of turbulence, I'm like,
Really?
yeah.
That's crazy. I like planes. I like their food.
Mm.
It's pretty good depending on what airline you go to.
Mhm.
One time I got a pizza hot pocket. Delicious.
Mm.
Where was I going? I think I was going to Europe.
Really?
They gave me it. It was so good. Like, let's see. My biggest fear is spiders. Spiders and snakes.
Yeah, true. Bugs is a big one.
I can't do spiders. Like,
Yeah,
I can kill a roach. I'm okay with that.
I can't.
I can kill a roach. I can kill a tiny bug. But if it's bigger than this, bigger than what is this size? Bigger than a crumb? Not for me.
Yeah.
No, big no. It's just like
I can't. I can feel it. You can feel it.
it's
Oh
just
my
like the
God.
legs and the hair.
Okay, we're done. That one's the worst.
And
That
you
one's
know
the
what's
worst.
even worse?
Nope.
Snakes.
No. I don't think snakes are that scary. I used to play with snakes.
Oh.
I don't think they're that scary.
No, at my job, they have a snake, little reptile place. There's just snakes everywhere. It freaks me out. It's just the eyes. It's the way, the texture of theirs.
I kind of like it.
Ah,
As long as they're not poisonous, then it's fine. I will let them slip in. But as long as they're not poisonous, or as long as they're not gonna kill me, I would like hold one.
what if it gets tight around your arm?
Then the person will take it off.
Nope.
Like, are we talking about in general? Obviously, I'm not gonna go up to a python and be like, "Yo, you wanna hang out? You wanna hang out right now?" Like, obviously, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm saying, like, if I saw like a person, you know how they take pictures with snakes at like tourist place?
Yeah.
I would do it.
Props. I would.
Personally.
No, I know.
But I value that you. I see you and I feel you.
You know, some people have fears of injections. Are you scared of
Oh
needles?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I had like a full-on panic attack for the vaccine, like a mini. Well, not full-on, but like a mini little like
Really?
panic attack. Yeah.
My old friend from high school, she would pass out every time she saw a needle
Really?
or blood. Yeah, like full on pass out.
Really?
I love getting my blood taken out. I think
But
that's just me.
my friend Daniel really likes it too.
Really?
Like, he
I
likes
don't know. I
needles.
just feel it's like cool to me. It doesn't hurt. I'm just like, I don't know.
I don't know. Like I feel like I've gotten better at it because we've already had like 3 vaccines. But at the first one I was
Right.
freaking out. The second one it was like a little less, and then this one for some reason I started freaking out again because it was like a while.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. The thing is
Oh.
I hate when it hurts. That's what I don't like. Because when I would get my flu shot, it would hurt a lot.
Like after.
Because they inject it with the thing, with the medicine.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really sensitive in like these areas, like here. The thought of like I can't, like my wrists, I can't.
My veins are green. What color are your
Same, G.
veins? Some people are also
I think they're
scared.
blue.
You know what I'm scared of? I get so claustrophobic. I am a big claustrophobic person. Like, I don't know what it is. As a kid, when I would be that's why when I sit in passenger seats of anybody's car, I always have to recline it all the way back. Like, not this, but the actual seat. I get so claustrophobic being too close to the dashboard for some reason. So every time I'm in anybody's car, I always move the seat back.
Mm.
It's just like, I don't know what it is. It just like makes me feel so weird. Because as a kid, when we would go places, I would have to sit in the back because I wasn't able to sit in the front yet. So I would sit in the back and I would get so claustrophobic having the seat like so close to me when I would sit down in the back that sometimes I like couldn't, like I would freak out and like start hitting it because I couldn't, like I just like, the thought of being in a closed
Yeah.
space for a long time and not being able to move my body,
Yeah.
it makes me feel so weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally everybody's car, I don't even care. I'll always move the seat back because I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it so much. Like you can fix it. You can put it back to its place, but I don't know. Oh no.
Yeah.
Did you hit yourself with it? I don't know what it is. I hit myself with it too and it hurt.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd time.
I'm just in that, you know when you have a headache and you're like, it's like you're almost delirious.
Yes.
That's how I feel right now. I also took that thing, which is like a sedative as well. Like it's not like is a sedative like a medical grade thing? It's not like a medical grade sedative. It's just like
It's not a horse drink.
no, it's not. It was called Robaxazine. It's a Canadian drug. Over the counter, and it's supposed to help with your like back issues because I have like major back issues. But anyways, it just puts you it just makes you tired.
Makes you drowsy.
Yeah,
You
drowsy.
know, sometimes I would drink some Benadryl. Percocet.
Molly.
Oh.
Isn't that what Molly is? Liquid Molly is like cough syrup or something. Someone told me about that. I forget who. Someone said that there's such thing as liquid Molly.
Lime.
No,
What's it? Lean.
lean and perp,
Lime.
right?
Perp. The perp drink.
Lean. What if the drug was just that you lean and you like just lean until you get high?
You just lean,
Like you lean
How
until the
long?
pain is so bad that you like pass out.
just get delirious.
Yeah, and you're just like.
Last fear of public speaking. I have that. No, I don't. No, yes, I do. I feel like it's more nervousness. I don't like speaking in. I have a fear.
Wow.
I don't like speaking in front of people sometimes.
Yeah, I think that is a pretty common dislike. I don't think I don't know. Unless you're like one of those people that's like a TED Talk.
Yeah, I don't know how people can stand up there for that long.
Yeah, it's just boring.
It's just, yeah, exactly. It's just a little bit boring for me personally. Like,
I also think that it depends on your audience. Like
that's
with some with our class, I feel like it's not a big deal because like
but that's not public speaking.
yeah. No, but it is.
It is.
But like you know what I mean? Like when you're speaking in front of your class or like like it's not that hard because like I don't know.
You see them every day.
Yeah, and
you
it's
know?
also like depending on people who you want to impress. Like you don't want to really impress anyone. It's like okay, I can literally say like shart and fart and lart up here and like no one's like I don't give a shart.
Right,
about
but
what
if it's
people
like
say.
somebody who you're actually trying to impress, you just like kind
Like-
of build up that like
thing, yeah,
I'm like, oh my god, I have to get
it's
this
like
haircut.
auditions.
yeah, literally.
Why do we keep referencing auditions to everything?
It's true. It's not a fear, but it's
That's why self tapes are so good because they're cost effective and they get you to not be anxious. Because you can just do your best.
you can just try as hard as you can.
And you can
that's
show them
just
what
it.
you would do if you got the job.
But the problem
Because
is
there's no pressure.
right, but also the problem is that sometimes people don't watch it.
What?
Your self tapes.
And then it's just like, well, then people don't want to watch you. Or not, sorry, then people don't want you on their job and then you don't want them
No, no,
to
no,
work
no,
with
no.
them.
That's
Do you know what I mean? It's like an audition, like they stop the line at some point. Everything happens for a reason.
true, but it's like what if they don't even give you a chance to watch you?
Then I don't want to work with that person. 'Cause obviously they didn't see what I can do.
Period. Like what's some other fears that we might have? Fear of getting rejected.
Yup. I don't know about you, but
The thought of even being told no in that way, I don't know, it just makes me feel weird.
that's another good thing about self tapes is that you never have to publicly hear them go like, oh thanks. Like you never know because it just disappears. And then sometimes you'll hear back and sometimes you don't. But you never have to hear them be like, no. It's never like a definite rejection. It's just like, okay, we'll let it linger or you're hired.
That's so true.
I think it's the best. I think it's the best
Mm.
form. And also, I just feel like going into an audition room before you audition is like the most anxiety-ridden thing because everyone's anxious and they just project that fucking energy on you, and then you go in there and you're like, my name is Larpy.
Clarpy
Clarpo.
Darpo.
Literally, like Larpy Clumpo.
Clarpy Clumpo Darpo.
Larpy Clarpo night.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I just think it's the best of all the worlds. So self
that's
tape
the both worlds. Yeah.
and Zoom auditions because then you don't have to still deal with the people. It's the people that make you anxious. Because I think I could go in that room and I could do something really good if I didn't have to experience the waiting room beforehand.
Yeah, like just call me in for that timestamp. Don't
Yeah.
make me wait.
And don't have anyone else in the room. Don't have anyone else in that room. Because then people are like doing their shit. They're like, or they're like, or they're like, like going over their lines under their breath, and then it's like, should I be doing that? Like what the fuck? And then people are like talking on the phone, or like, you know, like there's just so many different things that could be happening in that room, and it's just so anxious.
Yeah, it's just a lot
And
of
it's a lot of this, it's a
anxiety.
lot of this. You know,
Yeah.
like the leg, and that sets my anxiety meter up. So I'm like, really? And then I start doing it. And then it's Larpy Colombo.
Larpy
coming at ya.
Hello, my name is Larpy Combo, and I'll run the world. Fully picked that up.
Literally.
I don't know. That's just like rejection is just like a big fear for me. And like,
I think I've learned to take it better because I've been rejected so many times.
oh no, yeah, but like
But
it's just
still
like
a
in
fear.
anything, you know? Like
Yeah.
auditioning, but also in like relationships and stuff, you can get rejected.
Oh my god, that's the biggest avenue of rejection that I'm scared of. And that's I think why I don't like to be, because you know, I'm gonna expose myself really quick, but I'm very high. No, I'm very like, I just know what I want, you know?
You have high expectations
So-
and they have to be met.
Yeah, and then I feel like when I make those high expectations, like it's like when I meet someone that meets all like the expectations, I'm like, I have to really be perfect or else this is my opportunity. And then I like freak out because I don't want them to say no because, you know,
Yeah,
I mean everyone does that.
Yeah.
To an extent.
yes.
But it's just frustrating because then I just feel like it's just like this is a wall and this is me.
And Larpy Combo doesn't want you.
And Larpy Colombo doesn't want you.
But it's just I don't know. It's like imagine Larpy Combo.
I don't want you.
No. He's just like we're just gonna talk about a random person
Okay,
named
Clarky.
Larpy. Larpy Largo.
Jennifer.
Sure.
Or Mark. Remember when we were hearing
Jennifer Mark.
How do we just call him Mark?
Well, anyways, so let's pretend Mark comes up to you and it's like, hey, do you want to go out for din-dins?
If you said it like that, if you said it like that, I would instantly feel so much better about myself. I'd be like, yeah,
Wait, really?
let's go for dinner.
Okay. Hey, do you want to go out for dinner? And Mark.
Are we LARPing right now? Live action role playing right now?
It's a rejection situation.
Since my name's Larky, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll join in.
Okay. So Mark comes up to you and asks you if you want to go out to din-dins. And you say yes. You guys go out. Sorry, dinner. You guys go out to dinner. And then he says, sorry, this isn't gonna work. I'm not feeling that connection.
I would shit in his soup. Do you know what? I always thought that dinner was like the most awkward first date.
It's so awkward.
Why would you choose to choose?
It's so
There's so many
awkward.
different variables because I'm already so awkward with waiters in general because I don't know when to like I'll speak and then they'll be like, I don't know when to chime in. Like they'll come over and they'll be like, hey, blah blah blah, and then I'll think that sometimes it's not clear whether they want me to like order or they're just like listing the menu items. So like I'll be like, okay, and then they'll just be like, I'll come back or something.
So then you're just left
So I'm
hanging.
just like, I don't know, you know, it's always just like slightly awkward with waiters.
Yes.
Especially when they're like really cute guys.
Yeah.
'Cause then it's just like,
Oh my
I can't even
gosh.
make eye contact. I'm just like, I'm gonna have a cheeseburger with fries, with potato.
No, like today when I went to the pie place, as I was walking to the pie place, I looked into the place right next to it. It was like a sandwich shop. The guy who was eating a sandwich was so flipping cute. I
Listen, if
literally
you guys are in LA and you want to be friends,
yes.
let us know.
Let us know. Let us know.
Because we can make it work.
We can make it work anytime, any day, any place,
Yeah.
anywhere.
We have a really
Okay.
nice apartment. That's a little empty, but you know, you can make it full.
She's. That was good.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
that was good.
Thank you.
No, but he was so cute, and like immediately I just made eye contact with him. I just looked away. I was like, don't. I was like, no.
I know.
He was so hot. And then when I was leaving our apartment, when I was leaving our apartment, there was this guy walking right in front of our place, like the main entrance. So flipping hot. His outfit was chef's kiss.
Really?
Yeah. And oh my gosh, he was wearing like sage green, like a nice, yeah, he was so hot. And I like broke my neck. I was like, there's so many hot guys out today. There's so many hot guys out today.
Sometimes it's like that in LA. Sometimes it's always either like you see a bunch of hot guys or you get like so many hostile men that like hate your car.
Literally. Oh my god. Like, you know what's another thing that's been pretty scary lately?
Yeah,
We've gotten our heart.
that was funny today. With the like he was inconvenienced by me
Yeah.
driving
On
on the road where I should be,
Right.
and his stick rolling. Okay, go.
Yes.
go.
So the other day I was coming into our parking garage, and there was nobody in front of me. There was nobody beside me. There was no pedestrians around. So I was
And
like,
let me
okay.
know that on pretty much every like street in LA, there are where apartments are. There are little divots with gates. So when you have to wait for your car to go in the gate, you have to be on the sidewalk, but it's a driveway.
Right.
So, but you can't crash into the gate.
Because
can't
you have
crash
to wait
into
for
the
it
gate.
to open.
Yeah, and our gate, granted, is a little slow, but that doesn't matter.
Right.
You still have to wait. And her car is a mini.
Right. I have a Mini Cooper.
Like mine's an SUV.
She's got a big car, okay? She's a big berth, okay?
Yeah.
Me no. I'm not.
Me no.
Me no. Me no, me fine. Me no. Okay. And I'm waiting for the garage door to open, and
We're
there's
like
this,
laughing.
right, we're laughing, having fun, and there's this guy. All you hear is car ricochets.
It sounded like her tire popped. Like,
Literally.
it was like so loud, like a gunshot.
Yeah, it was so loud.
But I was like,
And-
oh my god, did your tires? pop?
Yeah, and then we look over, and the guy's like,
And he just turns around. He's like, and I was like, yeah, that is a good question.
we were kind of
Why are you smacking her car?
Yeah. He literally smacked my car because I was inconveniencing him because I was on the sidewalk waiting for my garage door to open.
But she didn't cut him off. We've been waiting there for a while, waiting for the gate to open.
He
so
wasn't
she didn't
even
crash into the
around.
gate. He was like far down the street.
Right. Like, it was so stupid. I was like, what the hell? And then today, we're driving down. What were we driving down? We were trying to get to Melrose, right? There's a bunch of traffic today. No clue why.
Yeah.
And we're by the Beverly Center, and there's a lot of homeless people by there. But we're driving down the road, and literally all we see is a homeless man come up to Maddie's window and tap on her glass.
Yeah, I was like,
And he was like, hey. So she was like, sorry, and keeps driving. And then turns out she had driven over his stick.
like
That he
his
needed.
stick. He was walking through the intersection that was like it's probably like 6 lanes wide
Yes.
altogether.
Yeah,
Busy street.
busy street.
And I was inconveniencing him because he was jaywalking and his stick, it was like a head of a mop with the mop rolled under my
Yeah.
car, and he was asking me to move forward, and this is like bumper to bumper traffic. I was like, I don't know where you want me to go, sir, but I'm
It
pretty
was
sure
so
you can
funny.
find another
It
stick.
was so funny. And once
Yeah.
he got it, he just went back to
He's
his
just
stick.
like, and then he kept walking. Yep.
Like,
But it just seems like a lot of people are like very inconvenienced in LA.
Oh my
like
God,
every little thing inconveniencing them. And coming from New York, where it's like everyone's like tunnel vision, like
Mhm.
everyone's just getting their shit together, like all this stuff. Like no, like I would think from an outsider's perspective, if I hadn't lived in either place, I would have been like, oh, New York's probably like so confrontational.
yeah.
But I was never really confronted in New York, and maybe that's just a me thing. Like maybe like once or twice I got like a little like situation that happened, but like it just seems like every other day we're getting these like aggressive people.
Yeah, I've never been confronted in New York living. Not really. I mean, there's like the occasional like through your car, but like that's it.
Yeah.
I think it's more over there. People don't really give a shit and only care about themselves type of mentality. So
Yeah.
like they don't have the time to waste to like yell
Worry
at
about
somebody
it.
and
Yeah,
worry about somebody.
exactly. Which is how we work.
Right, and exactly. It's how we work. Like I don't have the time of day. No patience.
Yeah.
But like here, people will stare at you
Yeah, they'll be
for
like,
nothing.
like even in the car today,
Oh.
like people make mistakes driving all the time, and like I feel like a hypocrite because I need to stop calling people out for doing dumb shit because I do dumb shit sometimes too.
But it's okay because they're just dumb.
But I was like going and it was a red light and I saw a car, but for some reason my mind was like, oh, I can just go, but he was coming faster than I thought, so I went and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop. And I stopped before he had even entered into like the intersection. And so he starts crossing and he like looks out the window at me like I had just killed his mother.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what did I do? I stopped. I literally stopped.
You literally got to the wall. You went so close up to the wall, letting him pass with his janky ass fucking car.
Yeah.
Like
I wasn't even near like the other road. Like it's not like I was blocking the intersection still. It wasn't like I was like I stopped and he kept going and he like felt the need to like stare at me like I actually like committed a
so
felony.
weird. It's
Yeah.
so weird. People are weird. Fears are scary. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think of a big like I don't know, what's another fear? I have a
Alone, being
fear-
alone.
Yeah.
Like being alone for life.
Yeah. I agree.
That's scary.
That is scary, but sometimes it's comforting because you don't have to worry about anybody. Me, myself, and I.
True.
Solo ride.
What were you gonna say? But I'm
Until
also
it's done.
scared to hear it. That's why I said alone so quickly because I was scared to hear what you had to say.
What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Actually.
Don't do anything too scary right now because this is like, or as it is, we're gonna have to watch something after this so I can be happy again because I can't.
Why? We can watch Saw.
No.
We should. Oh my gosh. We should watch the Goosebumps TV show. That show is so good. You see, this is the thing. I love horror. I just love scary stuff. I used to read Goosebumps as a kid. Oh, sorry. I used to read Goosebumps as a kid. Like that was my shit. I used to watch Goosebumps. Oh my gosh, there's this one Goosebumps. You know what scares me?
The puppet. From Goosebumps.
That is my biggest fear are dolls.
Oh yeah, I can't believe we haven't talked about
Dolls can go burn in hell. They can go. I don't want to see them. I don't care. I don't care what they are. I don't want to see them. Creepy dolls, get them away from me.
True.
Like, what is the purpose? Why do you want that? Like, when I was a kid, my mom put on this movie and it scarred me for life. I wasn't supposed to watch it, but I interrupted.
Yeah, that movie, I saw a clip of it. It's
Yeah,
freaky.
it's called Dolly Dearest. Please do not watch it. If you do, I'm sorry, but it's not a good movie. It's really scary. Like the doll's face, and then it kills the kid. It kills it kills the nanny in the dollhouse. Yeah, it's really weird. It's really like Chucky scares me.
I thought Chucky was funny.
No,
That movie is hilarious.
no, it's scary.
It's a comedy.
Like, have you seen the Chucky and what's her
Bride?
face? The Bride's Baby.
I haven't seen any other ones.
Her
no.
kid is hideous. I think it's gross. It looks like a dick. It looks like a zombie. I don't know. I just can't do dolls. And like when I was a kid, I was scarred from that movie. So I literally picked up all my American Girl dolls and threw them in a bag in my basement because I couldn't have it. And one of them looked like me. No, no.
Trying to do the smile right now.
Oh yeah, we have a picture of Maddie where she edited herself to look like one of those Canadian American Girl brand dolls.
Mapelia doll.
Yeah.
Doll.
And she became that doll.
Yeah.
Reincarnated.
Yeah.
Reincarnated version of that thing.
Yes.
It's just so scary. What was I gonna say?
I don't know, but we're
It was a fear and then you cut me off.
sorry.
No, because then you didn't want me to say it.
I have a fear of you.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You keep getting your
Dude, it feels like someone is punched me in the mouth. Are you leaving? You sure?
Yeah, that's probably why it smells.
Oh, the blood that's in it.
What does it smell like?
It smells like Cheerios.
What? Okay. Let's wrap this
Where
up.
are we at?
Let's wrap this up. Well, okay. Well, fears. To wrap up this episode of Fears, what is that show?
Fear Street?
Oh, that's a good one. We should talk about. Anyways, so yeah, everyone has fears. We
Yeah.
have fears. Please do not use any of these fears against us.
No, embrace them. Onto yourself. Be scared. Be scared. Because it's better to be scared than unprepared.
You're coming up with good
I
ones
know.
today. What
Was
the
that? Did that
heck?
make sense? It's better to be scared than unprepared.
Yeah, that made sense.
Did it though?
It's.
Yes, it did. It did. It did.
Wait, it's
Because it's like,
no,
it's like,
no.
no, because like it's better to be scared and be prepared for what you need to be like scared
But you're
for,
saying they should be.
then be unprepared and not be scared of what you should be scared of.
I'm just gonna. Yeah. Wait, no.
It's better to be scared than be prepared. Is that- it's better to have fear. It's better to have fear than
Then steer clear.
that's the same exact thing that I said, but just different words.
Wait, hold on.
It's better to have
It's better
fear
to have fear
than to
than to
face the year ahead.
No, it's
Okay.
better. It's better to have fear
Than
than
to
fill your eyes with tears.
that was poetic.
You know who my favorite poet is?
Who? It's Dr. Seuss.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Mm.
I like him.
Yeah, he's
I was reading one of his things
Good.
the other day for class, and it was really, really good. Anyways, let's wrap this up. Okay, guys, thank you for listening in to our fear episode for today.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I hope you're not scared.
I hope you are.
Okay.
You should be scared.
Yeah,
You should be scared. You know, have a little fear in your day.
right.
Give a little, add a little pep to your step. You know,
Yep.
give that fear a
Yeah.
little tickle until it knows.
Yes. Okay, this was fun. I love
This is
Ellie.
fun.
I love you guys.
Yella,
Love you guys. Love you guys.
Next week's.
Why do they all say love you guys like we're in a personal relationship? I'm okay with you guys. I like you guys.
I enjoy spending time with you.
Yeah, there we go.
Imagine somebody saying I love you.
They're like, I love you.
What do you say in that instance if you don't love somebody?
Have you ever accidentally said we're going okay.
We're
This
gonna
was
take
fun. Like you guys.
Appreciate
Love you guys. Love you guys.
Appreciate you. Next week's episode is gonna be.
Really appreciate you.
Hey, no free ASMR. No free ASMR.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week.
Drum roll, please.
What? The next
Drum
podcast?
roll, please. Totally forgot to use this, but next week we're probably gonna talk about
Something else.
something else. Insert the blank here. If you have any suggestions for us, please
Yeah.
tell us.
Okay, bye.